friends, welcome back. I'm so happy you're here. And of course, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Yanni and I'm doing this all about Christmas channel all year round. So if you like a lot of content about Christmas, come on over and subscribe to my channel. You will find the link in my description box. So enough talking. I hope you are curious what we're going to make for today. Today we are going to make from a drifted canvas. We are going to make a Santa behind the window with a unique little picture behind it. So we will see how this will turn out. Come along with me. For today's DIY, we need only a canvas and I am going to use this canvas. I found this one in a thrift store. So this, I don't really have no clue of this moment what I will do with it, but I will tear it apart and we will see how this will turn out and what I can make of it. So I hope you come this journey with me. You see already I am removing my plastic from my frame. This frame is 29 by 29 centimeters and I don't know really how it is in inches, but at least here's a little bit of the thicker one. You can see already on the sides, and I'm going to get away everything and I'm going to get out my little nails and I'm going to try to keep over the frame, because what I'm trying to do, because what was popping in my mind, maybe a frame is also looking like a window. Maybe I can make a window when and Santa is coming through. So we will see how this will turn out. I will remove the canvas and then we are going to go further with the next step. You see already the canvas is of my wooden frame. We have to work with it because you see already little openings in the frame. There's always the way, and there's a little bit of a, like I said, a thicker one. So I'm going to take a piece of cardboard. This is just a cardboard frame. This is just, you see the back side is also cardboard, but only with a topper frame. But you can use a simple piece of old cardboard you have laying around from some boxes. What I'm going to do, because I want to have it inside of here as a back side of our frame for our window, I'm going to use the pieces which is coming with my canvas. Always this kind of wood pieces are coming together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just glue one over here, and one over here, and this one over here, just to give this canvas a kind of support on the back side so we can't fall through. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue this together. So I'm just going to take my glue gun and just do some glue on the end and on this end, and I'm going to lay it in between, and I have to be sure that it's not coming on the other side, so we don't, when we turn it over, we don't want to see, I mean, this one, if you do, you can have to see this one, but you don't have to see it on the sides. So I'm going to do all four of them. All four pieces are glued together. I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to look if I am, you see, he is falling inside of here, but of course not the right way still yet. But I am going to, first I'm going to give my frame a color. I don't know if I will do it in the wax color or in the white color. I think I'm going to wax it because I like a little bit of the rustic touch. But of course you also can make it white or black or something else. But I think I give it a little bit of the rustic color, and then we are going to make a picture for our frame. For furniture wax, I always use a very simple, cheap brand, because this one, it does also do the trick. So don't use too much expensive ones, because this one is also working really fine. I'm going to take later a little smaller brush and I'm going to do inside of those little openings, and then you don't see the openings as much anymore as you do right now. Of course we are going to decorate a little bit the corners, but you never know if you still can see something. But go over with some furniture wax and you will see it disappears a little bit. Our wax is drying. What we're going to do right now, I'm going to take my canvas or a piece of cardboard. So if you don't have this laying around, just take a piece of old cardboard, and I'm going to make on my computer, I'm going to make a print for on the back side over here, and then we are going to place a frame for the window over it. So it will be very easy DIY. Everyone can make it. So I hope you come along with me to my computer, and then we're going to make our own unique little print. And here you see already how our print turned out. And you see I had to make it in two pieces because one piece of my printer was not big enough. So I can do it on the, I think you call it A3, at least here in the Netherlands. This is an A4 paper. And of course you have to do it on an A3 to fitting on your cardboard. What I am going to do, I'm going to cut everything out. But how nice is it just to have your own unique little print you are going to make. If you want to see more this kind of print, I also have my own Etsy shop. There I will make little cute signs for your tray or your tea tray. So go ahead, click the link in my description box. There you find my Etsy shop, and maybe you can take a look. So for now, I'm going to cut it out, and then we're going to do the next step. You see already both of my pieces are cut out, and what I'm going to do, this will be a little bit of a hard task, so I really hope you have a printer which is doing the A3, because this is a really fitting and looking if everything will fit okay. What I'm going to do, just going to use my simple Mod Podge, and I'm going to Mod Podge the first piece, and this is the smaller one. So I'm going to do some Mod Podge over it, and I used a little bit of a thicker piece of paper because then the print is a little bit better. And this way, and just do enough glue on top of here, because you want to move it a little bit around if you need to, or else you can't move it anymore. And then we hope that everything will stick together. And again, just get it off, and now we're going to try to get it on the place we need. We are going to do on top of here, and we go sideways around the corner, and this way, and try to get it as even as we can. This way, it's just making it of you doing your wall with some wallpaper. So this is already the first piece we did, and now we're going to do the second one, and we have to measure this one out, and we are going to fitting it over on top, so we have the bells and the bookshelves the same way. You see already, if I do it this way, he will fit very nicely. Of course, you have a little piece of white over here, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to do some wax over here, and I'm going to work the lines later. Still, when it's in the frame, I'm going to work with the sides, but I think he is looking very nice. So the only thing I need to do right now is do this piece of paper, and I have to print it off, has to Mod Podge it on top. Here you see already the print is now on top of my canvas of cardboard, just what you use. And of course, it was a task. So, and I used the thicker paper. That was my saving, because if I did it with some thinner paper, then he would be totally ruined, because I needed to take it off 3 times at least to get it really straight next to each other. So this was this was not really a great thing. And you still see here, I need to work with the sides, but all with all, I am really happy with the result. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take my frame, and you see here my frame is dried up, and what we're going to do, we are going to place this one inside of here and squeeze it in until it's totally on top of the bottom. So we will see how this will work. So I have to work a little bit with it, and I show you when he's totally in. It was a little bit of pushing, but he is inside of our frame. What I'm going to do first, before we're going to work a bit the sides, I am going to take some piece of a ribbon, and I take the velvet piece of ribbon, and I'm going to make lines on the bottom and the sides and the top with some piece of ribbon. I showed you a little bit this way to work away our lines. So I'm going to glue this on top of here, and then we're going to do some decoration in the corners. You see already I did my ribbon on top of here, and I used the black velvet ribbon, but you can use any ribbon you like, which you have laying around. What I'm going to do right now, we still need the frame for our window. So I'm going to take some little built-in blocks, and you can also use some tumbling tower blocks. Just a little bit depends on how wide your space is in between here. So I'm going to measure out where I have to have my little cross. So I'm going to measure it out, and then we're going to glue it together. You see here I did my blocks on top of my frame already, and everything is still hanging loose. You see I did two of them and a little piece over here. So I measured first this one out, then I'm going to two pieces completely, and then two little pieces on the corner, because it was not fitting. Like always, you always have to to saw something. So I hope you have a hand saw and you just can saw that. And some people have even some cutting tool that even looks like a scissor, and you can cut little pieces of wood with it. I don't have one, so I did have to do it with my hand saw. What I'm going to do, I'm going to glue this inside of here, and then we're going to work with our corners. You see, I made the frame inside of my wooden other frame. It at least you made the cross inside of here, and it was a little bit fitting. What I'm going to do, I'm going to work away the corners, but you see already they are still have some gaps over in the corners, and I'm going to take some greenery. You can use some greenery with some snow and glue it inside of here, but I'm going to go for the simple greenery, just not with some snow. I'm going to keep it very rustic and neutral. So I'm going to place this one inside and this one inside, and on this way. So you get a nice little corner glued in here, and I do all four the corners, and for me he is finished. But you can do some red berries on here, you can do anything you like, but I'm going to keep it very simple and only do the corners this way. And here you see the end reveal of our Santa behind the window frame, and I am really happy how he turned out. The print was a little bit of a task to get on top of there, but of course at the end I think he turned out very nice. If you want to use the print also, you find it in our free printable link down below in my description box. There you also find the link for this All About Christmas channel and our main channel Deco Easy. Do you want to see more seasonal little signs? Come on over to my Etsy shops. There you find seasonal signs for in your decor. So enough talking. I wish you all a beautiful, beautiful day. Stay safe. See you next time. Bye.